Hello and welcome to episode 87 of Friday Night Fright. I'm Ian Austin, I'm your party host, and this week's episode is another repeat. I know people can be like, why repeats? Well, there's a good reason. Reason is I'm making my first movie, so I spend more time on that than podcast. It's just the straight truth of it. It's crazy, I know, but I've just made the shitty horror movie trailer last week, spoofed one for my own amusement, and decided why not just make a whole movie. So yeah, there you go. Career advancement, prospect advancement, life advancement for it. But it means that this week I haven't been able to really spend that much time on podcasts as I'd like. But on plus side, you get 3 episodes covering my Blackest Night comic book reviews, and then for next week you'll get a brand new episode on Friday, and then the Flash episode will go on YouTube because I want to move on to YouTube Swim. So anyway, enjoy the part 1 of my Blackest Night comic book reviews coming up in just a second after brief word from our sponsor. So here we go, it's time to start reading Blackest Night issue 1. One of my favourite comic books, by the way. I really love this comic, and if we had context, that'd be amazing. Or Blackest Night Part 1, as it's called. So if you remember, Blackest Night issue 0 ended with Black Hand stealing the skull of dead Batman. Batman, of course, died in Final Crisis. Sometimes feel like you need an annotated bibliography or book of annotations to understand some of these comic books, but that's fine. And the evil Guardian Scar, because so called because he has a scar on his face, looked at reader very menacingly. This is issue 1 of Blackest Night. So get some caption. Some things are worse than death. Some things like me. Ooh, and his hands grabbing the skull. Space Sector 2814, Gotham City. The graves of Thomas and Martha Wayne and the unmarked grave of their son Bruce. Why would his grave be unmarked? Black Hand grabbed the skull of Bruce Wayne, as did last time. I hear you out there, in deep space. I hear your children buzzing like flies. You're hungry. My father said, everyone dies, William. Very nice. Space Sector 666. The deserted dead sector, as it's called. We see Black Lantern on particularly rocky Levine, I guess. He said, death is the only thing you can count on in this universe. Yes, I killed him to prove a point. I am hungry. Death compares us, because powerful or weak, loved or hated, no one escapes death. That includes you, as picture of Black Hand's eye with a white Black Lantern logo appears. The dead will rise as he uses the Black Power battery to unleash a torrent of deadly winds. And then he lets Bruce Wayne's skull. What the fuck? And you are connected to them all, he says, as he lets, and we see this cat sound effect. Look, as he's fingering mouth too. What is this comic? Anyway, 24 hours later, Coast City, where Hal Jordan lives. Years ago, day everyone thought Superman died was declared National Day of Mourning. Since he returned, it's become a day to honour super beings who gave their lives protecting Wayne. Obviously, Superman died in the death of Superman, and then Coast City is destroyed by Cyborg Superman not long later. You see an image of Hal Jordan or someone wearing a white shirt with a green badge on it, kind of like the really shitty version of a poppy. In the instance we failed to save, it's the military man wearing the badge. Among those incidents, the 7 million who were incinerated when Mongol and Cyborg Superman destroyed Coast City. People argued over what to do with their land. Some wanted to leave a graveyard, others a memorial. They said we'd never come back. They said our city would stay dead. There's a lot of people in this graveyard, by the way. No one really important. There is an American flag, some military people, and there's also an American flag placed on graves, so you have to assume there's some soldiers here. They were wrong because they were afraid. My brother wasn't. It's seeing a sign saying welcome to Coast City, city without fear, population 2 million, which is important because earlier in Jeff Johns' Green Lantern run, Coast City is deserted and it's gradually got more and more populated since then. I see lots of cars and a little kid pointing at the sky. His family wasn't. Daddy, Mummy, it's Uncle. Hey, he's got a secret identity, Jane. Don't say it. I wasn't gonna. And neither were people who followed them here. Ghost Sea got a second chance. So did I. My name's Hal Jordan. I'm captain in US Air Force. I'm also an officer in Green Lantern Corps, Space Sector 2814. My wingmen are former US Marine and Corps sharpshooter John Stewart. Not John Stewart off Daily Show. This one's actually good at this job. It's a beautiful day for a flyby, Roger that Calgate. You won't understand that reference because she uses this woman who's piloting is Hal Jordan's partner. Not his fiancée, his very close female friend. And they were dating for a while and then she disappears after this comic. Former linebacker and corpse bravado Guy Gardner, who was once a warrior. Literally, he had different superpowers because comic books got weird for a while. And artist corpse conscience Carl Rayner. Carl's basically one who get Green Lantern Corps going figuratively and literally. Ron Martz essentially was given the task of rebooting the entire Green Lantern's construct and comic book line, and he chose Carl Rayner, and he essentially was the only Green Lantern in regular comics for a long time. And then Hal Jordan came back. Jeff Johns didn't stand for that shit. John knows that when you're in military, death is part of the job. Guy and Carl know when you're in Green Lantern Corps, death is your only retirement. And we all know when you're part of the Cape community, death opens your front door and walks right in. Essentially, this page, for example, they're all flying over Coast City in a really badass shot. There's lots of Green Lantern logos and stuff flying around, fireworks, and it's essentially a Green Lantern love fest. And it's nice to see 4 Green Lanterns on the same page because you don't often see that. Hal starts talking about people who've died. His father, who died in an explosion when Hal was a child. Abin Sur, who's the Green Lantern 2814, who died giving ring Hal Jordan. Or died and then gave ring Hal Jordan and then died because of atrocious injuries. Atrocious will show up later on. Coast City, we're seeing an image of Hal Jordan with his arm in sling. This was after the Mongol and Cyborg Superman destroyed it. You never learn to live with it. It just becomes part of who you are, say Green Lanterns. As they light a statue with green power, your own choice, keep playing or fold. And we see a sign on the statue saying no fear. He never folds, by the way. Katma Tree. John met her when she's still overcompensating for inheriting Sinestro's ring, and John's still overcompensating for inheriting mine. Your aim's on, John, but your construct's too complicated. You're overthinking. I'm doing what the last guy didn't, replies John. Shadow's daring brought them together, and they found what Carol and I never seemed to. Commitment, not to an aircraft company or an intergalactic police force, but to each other. Katma 2 died at the hands of a star sapphire. They're basically beings who are corrupted by extreme love. And we see Katma 2 dying, and she's sliced across the throat. Months later, John would make a mistake trying to prevent the destruction of the planet. Yeah, that comes up over and over again. That's basically John's entire character arc, by the way. Carl's gay friend, it's famous. Carl's gay friend Alex was missed by his fiancée Alex was murdered by a psychopath named Major Force when Carl first wore the ring. He found her folded in his refrigerator. This incidentally is the thing that Gail Simone's come up with, the woman fridge syndrome, or the trope woman in refrigerator. And essentially, a lot of people get this wrong. It's not that a female character dying is intrinsically, it's a terrible thing, but it's not intrinsically an awful writing trope. It's only an awful writing trope if the only reason they die or live is an extension of a male character. You can't not do things to characters just because of their sex. That's sexist, you know? But they shouldn't. No character should exist solely to be a plot device for another character. Jade was another woman Carl loved, the daughter of Alan Scott, the original Green Lantern, although his power doesn't come from a Green Lantern battery, it comes from a Starheart. The daughter of Alan Scott, for a time she wore a ring. She died in space, saving a dozen sectors. Fact is, after his on-off partner Ice returned, Gardner's the only one of us who's a happy ending. My God, he's wearing fucking face of Ice. Incidentally, she appeared in a complete random comic where she came back to life. This meant to be something which should have happened in Blackest Night, but Jeff Johns could not control everything, even then. None of us thought we'd ever be envious of Guy Gardner, but here we are. A little kid in the background has this stupid grin on his face while Guy Gardner's wearing face of Ice. I want to know what John's going to say. I know what John's going to say before he says it. I wish I could reboot Zanshi like you've rebooted Coast City. Fucking hell, John, grow up. We reboot this town together, John. We reboot the whole damn Green Lantern Corps together, how? And we'll keep that torch burning, guy. I'm new throwing in names because it's hard to keep track of who's who without them. When loss happens, no one goes where you want to go. They go where you need to go. as they stand on top of the statue and light blares out, and some takes photo. Carl races off. He's going to find Jenny. Guy races off. He's going to find Ice. John races off. He's going to find a planet. Jesus Christ, John, get fucking misses or something. Hal goes off Coast City and says, "Thanks for being part of this, Calgary. I won't miss it, superhero." There's a little kid's Hal's niece or nephew, one of them, screams, "I love you, Green Lantern." All across the world, people are needed. Family. Smallville, grave of Jonathan Kent, who died at the end of the Brainiac story arc of Superman, is another Jeff Johns comic, really good one. But this happens like months later in terms of issues released. So, but they're at Night Zone just died. Connor Kent says he should have been. It should be me instead of. Con Kent is the clone of Lex Luthor and Superman, by the way. "Don't slouch now, Con," says Mark Kent. "Jonathan wouldn't want that. He'd want you both stand up straight." Clark, "We are, ma." Pittsburgh, grave of Ronnie Raymond, first Firestorm. Instantly pause here. Ronnie's one of my favourite superheroes of all time. I think the idea of Firestorm is he's basically can create elements and shit. It's amazing. How they haven't made a movie out of that, yeah, I don't know. He's basically my pick for DC's version of Spider-Man, but even better in my opinion. I wish I got meet up half of Firestorm Matrix you two created, Professor Stein. Ron Raymond, more than one side of the equation, Mr. It, and Vic Garber plays the hell out of Martin Stein on Legends. So sad he's gone. "I didn't mean to, I'm sorry. Is there anything special you want to do for him today, Professor?" asked Jason Rush. "I've said prayer for Ron every morning since he died, Jason. Today's no different." Dr. Stein walks off, looks very sad. "You know it's bad when a man of science turns to God. Jason, and you need to watch what you say, Jen. Ron Raymond's like Professor Stein's son. I think we should become Firestorm. Don't you hear me? Knowing from Professor Stein, he's grieving. Come on, Jen. You have your ass. But I really think toxicity levels round here. Look at trees and grass. It's raining. Everything's dying. Oh shit. Jen's right. Friends, it's a fucking Teen Titans, guys. Friends, San Francisco, Titans Tower, Titans Memorial. Kid Flash, Bart Allen. It didn't even look like me, Cassie, the new one gave. "We took your statue down anyway, Bart." You see those Titans in the background. "Bart, I wish you could take them all down." I'd prefer Bart when he is like older. Central City Avenue, hidden graveyard of the roads. Oh, Flash is back, guys. Captain Boomerang Jr. Thought today is supposed to be for remembering heroes. Mirror Master? No, Weather Wizard. It's all a matter of perspective, and you might not understand what it means to be a rogue, but your father did. Heatwave. We wouldn't miss this. Mirror Master. And we brought enough beer to get everyone burying this place blind, bloody drunk. Well, they're friends for Digger, says Captain Cold. Chicago, grave of Ted Cord, where we have Fire, Ice, Black Canary, Blue Beetle, and Guy Gardner. Fire starts. If anyone's got some words to say, it's going to be you, Michael. Not you, Guy. Well, Gold has to say anything about Blue Beetle. You have something to say, Booster, says Black Canary. You should say it. We've got a lot of graves to put flowers on safe. And this is grave of Theodore Stephen Codd, who's obviously Blue Beetle, the original. Well, not the original, that's Dan Garrett. The second one, the non-magical one. And a flower dies on grave. Shit, if you don't know about comics, this must be baffling. So I'd have to stop and pause to explain these fucking characters. Heroes, Metropolis, Valhalla Cemetery. Oh my god, there's so many frigging superheroes here. Let's try Stars and Stripes, Wildcat, Dr. Midnight, Alan Scott, First Green Lantern, Magog, Jesus Christ, Ma Hunkel, Jay, Plastic Man, Sandman, oh god, Pag, Steel, what's Jay Garrick, what's the name for the Obsidian, that's it. And who's the other one? Who's those arseholes sliding back? Jeez, I can't make out. There's so many dense heroes. Anyway, Green Lantern's there too. Oh, there's more. Jesse Quitt's there. Our Man's there. No, I give up. Oh, Joaquin Fonta's there. Dr. Fate's there with his grave. How many people? Look how many people we lost, says Alan Scott. In the middle of graveyard. Oh, more heroes. Damage and Atom Smasher. And Smasher starts, I knew your father wasn't part of your life like he is mine, damn it. Can't you at least pretend to give a damn? Can't you at least face him? I'm not turning my back on my father, Atom Smasher. I'm looking at freedom fighters. Oh yeah, they died in the Infinite Crisis. They got fucked up by the Secret Society. As he alludes, the Secret Society murdered them when I was on their team. I watched them die. I heard them die. Oh shit, Ray's there too. Uncle Sam! Uncle Sam basically DC's version of Captain America, who is literally powered by America's hope. And when America lost hope in the Infinite Crisis, he got fucked up. They beat him, they threw him in part of oil, and then he just was gone for a while and then came back. Damage continues. He is left alive with crushed naval cavity and mangled profile. You want me to face my father, Atom Smasher? Here, I can't face anyone. You piece of shit. You just got together with a really cool woman in a different comic whose name I can't remember. She's really cool, and now you're being a dick. Amnesty Bay, the grave of Arthur Curry. Aquaman's grave. Aquaman shouldn't be buried on land. Your husband should be with his people, Mara, says Garth. Beneath sea. Garth is also Dolphin, by the way. Arthur's people tried murdering Winger as a child, Garth. They hated him because he had blonde hair. That's not why. They hate you because of your vile eyes. If it wasn't for Arthur, the Atlanteans would have cut them out. Jesus Christ. They can be superstitious and violent people. They're worse than Time Lords on Doctor Who. Mira continues. Arthur's mother died, bringing him to the shore back to his father. This way fits safe, Garth. This way wanted. There's a magnificent tomb waiting for him in Atlantis, Mira. It's among the most beautiful coral fields, surrounded by sea life of all kinds waiting to see their saviour. The tomb side by side with the other great leaders of our city and his son. Your son. Mira, please give me authorization to have his remains moved. The dirt is no place for a king of the seas. Mira looks at the ocean, bunch of dead fish. Legends, Gotham City. Alfred, the most badass butler ever, walks up to Bruce's grave and says, Bruce has seen something terrifying. Oh no, he breaks into a run. His eyes bug out. I've made a huge mistake. Someone's dug up the grave. Wait, it's Black Hand. Hal rants in narration. After the ceremonies, Carl and Carl head back to the stars. I head me a friend. Washington, D.C., headquarters of the Just League of America, the greatest superhero team of all time. And they're in morgue. And, oh my God, let's go through many of the little, I don't know what you call them, corpse holders. You got Terror Man, you got Kenny Conduit, you got the Enforcer, you got Black Bison, you got Major Force, the Cavalier, Copperhead, Psycho Pirate. Oh wait, I don't want to mess Psycho Pirate. So many graves. There's a morgue for Lee's enemies 3 stories below meeting room. Who speaks like that, Baron? Come on, you jackass. Except for your roads. Word is there some kind of graveyard in the Central Sea, but no one's been able to find it. How would you not find it? You literally have people who can go into alternate dimensions on a whim, and you can't fucking find the Central City graveyard of the roads. They literally just have technology. The only reason you couldn't find it is if Mirror Master used his mirror gun and went into mirror dimension. But even then, I think Firestorm could figure out how to get into fucking mirror dimension. Come on, Hal, you jackass. Barry says he'll find it. The plan was to bring over names of our friends too, but didn't want rob families of paying their respects. If their true names were public post-mortem, they are buried at Valhalla Cemetery in Metropolis under high security. Their identities still secret, they're sent home. Oh shit, Maxwell Lord's there too. And oh shit, Alexander Luthor of Earth 3. It's really, really bad. Like, Dr. Light's there too. It's a really bad idea to bury this many fucking villains in the same place. How if you create a pocket dimension or something? Barry asks, why do you need to put their remains in a vault? And he looks at Psycho Pirate, who Barry doesn't remember from, maybe remembers from First Crisis. Dick Grayson uncovered body snatch operation that's halved in superhuman parts for reuse. You're serious? Asked Barry. It's an example of the kind of sick and twisted things we've had to deal with since you lost in Speed Force, Barry. The guilty have gotten guiltier, and Batman, Aquaman, and Martian Manhunter are dead because of it. Who speaks like this? Come on, Barry, seriously. Barry flips out. So who is? Who has died while it's gone? I want to know how, he pouts. Hal considers that, and then uses his ring to show Barry. Shit. So many people died. Fuck. Basically, everyone fucking died, and only a few of them came back. Barry looks sad at a couple, namely Firestorm, Martian Manhunter and Ant-Man, because fuck the rest of them. And then focuses on Ronnie and looks really sad. Oh no, God please nurse, he freaks out. Not them. Not Ralph and Sooth too. Which basically Jeff Johns' way of saying, for fuck's sake, Brad Meltzer, what have you done to my DC universe? Barry freaks out, saying, how? Why? I don't even know where to start, says Hal instead. St. Rock Stone Chap Museum for the boys! The big boys of superheroes, Hawkman and Hawkwoman. Oh man, my favourite characters in the history of comic books. Whose comics I rarely buy because comic books are usually fucking terrible, but characters are so good. How the hell can you even ask me that, says Carter. How can you even think about it, Ray? I need a friend come with me, Carter. I can't go along. Forget it! Please just hold receiver away from here. I'll come through face to face. No, Ray, no, says Hawkman, and Carter smashes the phone because he's so angry. He's so angry. He puts a hole in the wall. Kendra starts freaking out. Carter, stop. Jean Lauren murdered Sue Dibney, Kendra, and some insane attempt to lure you out and batter her. And today Ray wants to fizz her. If he visits Jean's grave, she gets what she wanted. As Kendra starts thinking, what's wrong with this guy? This isn't about Jean, you moron. It's about Ray. He needs closure. He hasn't. Jean's dead. And unlike you and I, she won't be reincarnated into the next life. Jean was troubled. So am I. Who talks like this, Hawkman? Seriously, who talks like this? You absolute... I love Hawkman, but what a douchebag. Jean and Lauren destroyed her love. It was as strong as ours was, as ours should be. It's our destiny. Kendra replies, destiny and love are not the same thing. You can't understand how it feels to have someone for centuries and then lose them, even though they're still standing right in front of you. You're supposed to, the more you tell someone what they're supposed to do, the more they fight against it. You don't have any memories of our previous lives like I do. Jean did something I've never seen anyone do in all my years with the lead, Kendra. She made the atom feel small. As we see an image of the atom shrink, Ray Palmer sound desk with a book in front of him called The Murder of Sue Dibney, with the last will and testament of Jean Loring, with a... Why did you have a picture of Hawkman on your desk pouting? Softly lit, an image of Justice League with Plastic Man, with an elongated man, Firestorm, Superman, Batman, Aquaman, Red Tornado, Green Arrow, Black Canary, Hawkman, Zatanna, Flash, Barry Allen, and Green Lantern, Hal Jordan. Also, Ray, why do you have Carter's number by phone? Surely you know that. Anyway, phone, please. Please hang up, call again. Need assistance, please tell the operator. How tells Barry how Ralph broke down after Sue died, how Felix Faust led the elongated man to his death, and Fast Man Live does something I haven't seen him do since he's been back. He sits down. Oh shit. Iris always thought Jean's a little odd, Hal. You seem brag a lot like she's some proof, but murdering Sue? Iris and Sue used to get coffee with Jean once a month. They'd invite Carol, but she was always, what? Carol, what about? Carol's still running first. Barry, calm down. But we haven't been together for a long time. It's better this way. He looks sad. She's safe as we see the Star Sapphires beings powered by love fighting the Sinestro Corps core beings powered by fear. Emotional spectrum. Shit thing. Hello, is anyone there? Says Alfred is a hologram. Alfred replies, how? Richard tried to argue with me. He told me it wasn't safe. I want on the British wishes. Be very that's his parents. What have I done? Surveys Sector Zero, Oa, Central Precinct of Green Lantern Corps. Citadel of the Guardians of the Universe and a disgusting-looking orange planet. Immortal founders of Green Lantern Corps, the Oompa Loompa Guardians stand round in a circle. We failed! The Wharf Light has erupted! In the every sector, the lanterns crash, emotions run rampant. But look here, though, Guardians. I see a shadow move across the universe. A shadow from Space Sector 666. Yes, he's approaching us. Black runes. Shit, I'm not even going to do Kilowatts voice. He's a pig man, and I can't do his voice. I'm not even going to try. Black rings? Question mark. They went for a shield contract for like it's tissue paper. This is basically Green Lantern Corps being fucked up somewhere. He does say where. With your own battery shield gone, there's nothing to stop. Guy, can you hear it? Guy, what? Sounds like flies as the Black Lantern rings destroy the Green Lantern contracts and head for the Green Lantern's called. I think Abbott was correct. The coming Black Knight could not be prevented, only confronted. We must go out Black Guardians. We must call for all our Green Lanterns to return to Earth. No, fellow Guardians. They would never receive our call for help. Why not? Because they will never be made. And then he bites the neck. Scar bites through the neck of one of the Guardians. It's Kirk. And the other Guardians are like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And like, Scar got space rabies. He properly bites through. And Black Lantern rings start chanting, flesh, flesh, flesh. This guy goes, damn it, they're in. There's a robot Green Lantern that's very confused. Carl screams, everyone keep shields at full strength. Oh man, Scar, how long are you going to let Scar tap his Guardian? He's literally able to rip open his chest and pull out his heart. And no one gives a shit. Anyway, we cut to crypts of Green Lantern Corps. Morov set the 6 Cryptica. As Black Lantern rings hit crypt. He tries to stop them, they smash through his construct. Carl, they look like black rings. Black, says a random Green Lantern. Salad, get blue guys on horn. I am trying. But they're not responding. You abandoned emotions ions ago. Your hearts are useless. Empty. As Scar fends off like 7 Guardians at the same time. He's got massive power upgrade. The Black Lantern rings and crypts start bringing Green Lanterns back to life. Dead ones. Resurrecting dead. Flesh, 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 flesh. They took Bruce's skull. Why would some take Bruce's skull? Well, I think questions which answer how first are, who knew he was buried there and who knew Bruce was Batman? It doesn't narrow it down. They're at Bruce's graveyard, by the way. Black Lantern rings try hitting various planets. Oh shit, they've got Mars. John, aka Martian Manhunter of Mars. Oh no, Black Ring's gonna wake him up. And they've gone to Earth. Kathmatui of Karuga. Rocky Raymond of Earth. Scar screams as he throws up. Oh shit, he's throwing up. That's nasty. The darkness cannot feast in your heart. They need to hunt for ones. D. Tyler of Earth. Ryan Kendall of Earth. Roy Lincoln of Earth. Al Pratt of Earth. It's fucking Job Squad from Freedom Fighters. Jen Lang Hayden of Earth. Technically Green Lantern. She's How Barry. Someone says. Roscoe Dillon of Earth. Lee Snart of Earth. They're fucking roads. Give shit. Oh no, Dick Harkness, Captain Boomerang. Boom! Something smashes in Green Lantern Corps. This is really coming down a lot. Arthur Curry of Earth as Black Ring approaches his grave. The Green Lanterns freak out. What the fuck? Holy shit! Hundreds of Green Lanterns who I've never seen before rise from graves and they're going, fuck, Guy and Company up. As Martian Manhunter says, you shouldn't be back. You should both be dead. And start trying to attack Harry and Harrow. Like, John, question mark? Dude, you've seen zombies before. Stop underreacting. Where you going, asks Kendra at Stone Chat. Out, says Hawkeye. Out. Oh, shit. Start that again. Where you going, asks Kendra. Out, says Hawkeye. Hawkman. At least call Ray back, asks Kendra. You're his best friend, says Hawkman as he's getting into his weapons chest. You're all he has right now. Oh shit, that's not Hawkman. That's a weird hand who's grabbing one's weapon. And I guess Ray's all I have. Carter, damn it, why won't you put weapons down and talk? A Black Lantern sees them and sees rage. Why should I talk to you, Kendra? Why are you even here? Justice Society, they say you've gone more violent every time you've been reborn. They say I can't keep you calm, but I can't. And worry about you. Why? Why are you worried about me? Fucking my voice. You know us better than I do, Hawkman. You know every past life when our souls admit their love to our glass turned over and we died before our time. It doesn't matter. You love me. Is that what you'd be saying? Is that what you're saying now? I'm saying I've been saying no. Shit. I'm saying I've been saying I refuse to give control of my life to destiny curses. The Black Lantern sees that she's in love and sees that he's angry, and that sums up the relationship. No matter how hard that is, and it's so hard. Rage, love. I don't want you to die, Carter. I don't want to give up control. I never wanted to control you, Kendra. It was never about control. I never wanted to force you to feel everything you don't. You didn't force it, Carter. I can't force it. None of this was set up in any comic. They weren't even friends the last time we saw them. This is out of nowhere. This is basically Jeff Johns being like, shit, there's one Hawkman story, there's one Kendra story. They fall in love, they get fucked up. That's it. There's no other stories. As exemplified by the fact that Kendra gets stabbed through the chest. Oh man, blood everywhere. Krah! She spits up blood and falls in Carter. Kendra! Hey, Sue, says a man as he smashes Hawkeye across the face with his mace. I smell mystery. Holy shit! It's elongated man in Sue Dibney. Ralph and Sue Dibney. Oh man. Ralph, says Hawkman as he spits up some blood. Hiya, Wing Wonders. He smacks the shit out of Hawkman again. You want to know what Hawkman's going to whisper so sweet into your ear, Carla? All of us knew it. So, oh my God, Kendra's fucked up. She's bleeding everywhere. Hawkman's slightly less bleeding. Oh man, he tries to punch Ralph in the chest. Brah! But Ralph is the elongated man, so it just bounces off him. She heard you, says Ralph as he smashes Hawkman's head into the floor. Kendra, says Ralph as he hits Hawkman for the mace again. Hey, it just hits him again. Hawkman, as he caves in Hawkman's skull. They never as close as us, were they, Bun? Carla, I never had you. I love you. And then she dies. Kendra! He's bleeding like a pig. Oh, man. Feed, says Ralph. Says Black Lantern Ring as he starts to try and feed. I'll kill you, wherever you are. I'll kill you, Ralph. You can't, says Ralph. I'm already dead. As he puts his hand inside Hawkman and starts getting off this earth life soul juices, and he rips out his heart. Crackle! Hawkman, power levels 0.1% power lamp, 0.01% power lamp battery. Hawkman, power levels 0.02%. Black Hand merges. You won't escape death this time. Death will take us all, and universe will find a bit of peace. Carter Hall of Earth, Kendra Saunders of Earth, rise! And that's the end of part 1. Holy shit. That was really fun to do. My voice really hurts now, but that was... I had a great time. I love comics because I can barely contain how insane this is. But you've seen nothing yet. Part 2, you know what? I'm going to say it. Part 2 is going to be up next Tuesday. So you will see a review and recap of issue 2 next week. Fantastic. Until this Friday's episode of Friday Night Shadow on Black Lake episode 1 and 2. I'm in Austin, and remember, life is beautiful. Fucking my voice really. And here we go with episode 2 of this 8-part series. So this issue opens at St. Rock, the Stone Chap Museum. Obviously that's where Hawkman and Hawkwoman Ken Saunders died in the last issue. And it's a mess. There's blood everywhere, the curtains are billowing, windows open. And ring, ring, ring goes phone. You see a bunch of Egyptian items spread about, and the mess and chaos that was caused in the last issue. Phone rings and rings, you see a bow and arrow, and more curtains billowing, and a bunch of weapons. It continues ringing. It's a really old phone, by the way. Very nice. Ivy Town, Ivy University. Ray Palmer, the Atom, is there. He's shrunk down to his smaller form. Come on, Carla, pick up. Brr, brr, goes the phone. Calic. Hello, asks Ray. Hello, Ray, says Zombie Carter Hall. Carla, please hear me out before you hang up again. I know it does make any semblance of logic, but even after everything Jean did, I can't stop thinking about her. Incidentally, Jean was felt to be one who murdered Sue Dibney and a bunch of other superheroes and supervillains. She is Ray's ex-wife, and she went batshit insane. And essentially after that, she became an Eclipso, and now she's dead. And yeah, that's where we're up to. And when I think of her, says Ray, I think of this woman, this beautiful, smart and witty woman that was way out of my league, saying yes as I proposed. After dedicating my life figuring out how the universe works, for that one moment, I thought I found the answer to why I was really here. His eyes are teary at this point, it's really sad. I like Ray, he's a really good character. How'd you let Kendra go? Carla? Come on over, Ray. Let's talk. Let's get close up of Carter with his big old, hawk nose and his gnarly teeth. He's pure zombie now, slobber going down his teeth. I'll be right there, says Ray, as a beam of sunshine or light beams over him and he looks happy. Gotham City, the bat signal taking bright prominence in the sky and it's as dark as always. It's actually night in DC Universe at this point in general, but Gotham's always dark. Jim Gordon stood by bat signal on rooftop of Gotham City PD. Sky seems so much darker tonight. I'm afraid to turn it off. Barbara, his daughter, who's in a wheelchair nearby. Then don't, Dad. Leave it on. I've got that same awful feeling. What feeling? Asked Barbara. That same feeling I had when Batgirl disappeared. No one knew exactly what had happened to her, but everyone knew it was bad. And there wasn't a damn thing I could do about it then either. Instead, I have no idea whether Jim Gordon knows that Barbara was that Bat character he's just talking about. So I don't know if he's referring to her or something different, because a lot of the Bat characters have disappeared over years. Anyway, he rubs his eyes. Barbara looks up, and now she has coffee for some reason. When I was in physical therapy, there's a sign on the gym wall. It read, no matter how dark the night gets, the sun still rises in the morning. Every day I wake up 2 hours before dawn. Back then it'd take me that long to get into my chair, clean up and go outside to watch the sunrise. But I did it, and I still do. I love life, Dad. I love every single day. I bought enough coffee to last to sunrise. You're an amazing person, you know that. Like father, like daughter. Sorry, my Barbara voice. Anyway, that touching means broken up by Hal Jordan's Green Lantern flying down and destroying the bat signal as Jim Gordon tries to protect Barbara from shards. They look terrified. Amnesty Bay. I appreciate this, Mira. I agreed to do this for you, Garth. Not them. Still, I know this isn't easy. If bringing Arthur's remains to the tombs of Atlantis will earn you their acceptance, if that is what you truly want, I will support it. It's a flanked by a bunch of nameless Atlanteans. It will allow Atlantis to move on, Mira, and I will lead them as you and Arthur would have. I'll rededicate our resources to rectification of the wave, both land and sea. Arthur was trapped between land and sea since birth, and he often got violent. Don't underestimate centuries of resentment those racist Atlantis pieces of shit have for the service. He's gone! Arthur? Who would dare desecrate the king's grave? Ocean Master or Black Manta? I love how they narrow it down that quickly. Anyway, my enemies can't hurt me anymore, Garth. Aquaman, as they all look shocked. My king. Yes, your king. Your king who would rather be buried in mud next to his human father than his own people. Oh shit, Aquaman's a zombie. And he has power over the sea. Your king who was hunted as a child because of his ties to the surface. As we see through his perspective, all of these characters he's looking at feel fear. Oh, he's just murdered someone. That's why they're afraid. Your king, who returned when you begged him to rebuild Atlantis, and who, after giving his blood to do it, levels 2.63%, was hunted again. Now it's your king's turn to hunt. Look, I'm holding a heart. Gotham City. The blackest night falls from the skies. No. The darkness grows as all light dies. Stay dead. We crave your heart. Stay dead, and your demise by my black hand. The dead shall rise. No, sorry. This is Boston Brand, by the way. He's in the scene. He's essentially a character named Deadman, who has the ability to be a ghost, essentially. As we see a bunch of shots of magical characters of DC Universe assembled in zombies. Essentially, Rin's trying to wake Boston Brand up from dead. I mean, it does, but only his body, not his mind. So Boston Brand, the gymnast, circus performer, who was murdered in 1940s, is risen from dead and flies off. But Boston Brand, Deadman, the ghost, is still there. Washington DC, Georgetown University. Flash! Hancock of Earth, rise! Hancock was a character named Hawk, who essentially is part of the team called Hawk and Dove, the avatars of War and Peace. Yeah, exactly. Hawk was very angry and beat people up, and Dove was really calm but beat people up. But somehow they formed a perfect team, except they didn't, because they never got on. Dong of Earth at peace. Dong of Earth, right, Dong of Earth at peace. Dong of Earth, right, Dong of Earth at peace. The same old, her bro. Hawk's got to do all dirty work himself. Hawk is essentially the epitome of a dude bro, by the way. So Dong Ho was the original Dove, and he is a really nice character, really lovely, really calm, and he balanced. He was the calm to his brother Hank's anger. And essentially, Dong Ho versus peace, he doesn't need to come back. But then again, a lot of other characters who should be at peace don't need to come back. I think it's trying to point out that he doesn't feel any emotion except for like peace and happiness, and Hawk feels anger, which they can use because obviously anger is used by Red Lanterns. You're not Aquaman, says Dolphins. He fires a magic heat wave. Dolphin knows magic, by the way, because why not? He's not Echo, but he knows magic. He fires a Black Lantern zombie, and he's beating him up single-handedly. Because you sit on throne now, Aqualad. You're no king. You took Dolphin from me. Oh no, he's not Dolphin. Who is he? No, he's Aqualad, sorry. You took Dolphin from me, but you won't take my kingdom. Stay back, monster, says Mira in a really raspy voice as she stabs Aquaman in chest with her trident. Holy shit. Mira's a badass, by the way. Mira? I shouldn't have mentioned Dolphin. I didn't mean to make you jealous. See what shouldn't be, Arthur. After our brief affair, I found a new Aquaman. This Dolphin, aka Tula, grabs Garth by the chest. No, Dolphin, Garth was mine first, as she grabs Aqualad, Garth. You told me I was your own love, Garth, and you said yourself the way it would race me. Then you let me drown in the toxic waters. You weren't a very good boyfriend, as she throws Garth through a lighthouse. Did you still miss him? Do you miss our son, Mira? I demand you answer me. Arthur never demanded anything from me. Draw your weapons for Atlantis. A bunch of Atlanteans charge Aquaman. I am still your king, says Aquaman, as he unleashes a telepathic wave which brings dead sharks to the fucking surface. Holy shit, as they start devouring Atlanteans, start chewing and gasping. Oh, and even squids, it's like zombie squids, and they're eating shit out of people. And you would be my queen, Mira. The empty grave of Boston Brand. I sense dead man's bodies and as wanderings his spirit, yet they remain undetectable to me, says the spectre. This is anomalous, says the phantom stranger. You mean bad, right, stranger? Very. I saw more open graves back there. What's going on, says Satana. Some background. Spectre is basically God's right-hand vengeance. Blue Devil is a man who was turned into devil, I think, and has magical powers and a really awesome weapon. Pitchfork. Satana is basically daughter of John Satara. She's a second-generation magician who speaks in backwards space, which is a really awesome gimmick. And she is, incidentally, one of the coolest DC characters, but she rarely gets her own series. She shows up a lot in other people's, but she is awesome. Even if I was fully aware, Satana, it is not my place to say. I cannot directly interfere. I can only guide you. For context, the Phantom Stranger, essentially, recently, as of New 52, he is meant to be Judas Icarus, I guess. But in general, his backstory is kind of like Joker's. It could be one way, it could be another. He did something bad a long time ago to someone. Usually it's some way related to Jesus. Yes, Jesus is in DC Universe. Phantom Stranger is repenting for that, but it's a lifetime repentance. He can't strictly interfere, but there's loopholes. He can sometimes, he can't sometimes. Oh, and in the New 52, he hung out a lot with a dog, which may not have been the actual Judeo-Christian God. So guide us, someone knows what the hell you're talking about. You were the ones who asked us to hit the trouble alert for the other magic folks so we can hold hands and sing Kumbaya again. For once, I'd like to understand why Blue Dev pointing out how stupid it is and that all of these married characters never do shit, except for when shit happens. Won't have died, won't we rise? Who the hell? You know me, Blue Devil, all of you do. From my past sins I've been cursed a pariah, drawn to whence to witness suffering and slaughter of unfathomable levels. Even in death I cannot escape my penance, and this time neither will you. I don't even know where to start. This character's named Pariah. When bad things happen, he appears. I can't go more context than that because I'd need to go back 30 odd years of DC, 33 years of DC Comics continuity. And be honest, it'd take an entire episode just to do that. So essentially, he's been key character in Bunch Crisis, and he shows up here, and his flesh bursts, and black runes spill out, and that's young Pariah. I can taste it in the air, surrounding the spectre death, surrounding Satan and Blue Devil life. Oh, that's Black Lantern voice. But you, Phantom Stranger, you're neither dead or alive, are you? You're something else entirely, something strange. Crispus Allen alive, rise! Essentially, Spectre's human host is Crispus Allen, who used to work on the Gotham Police Force. In a May series called Gotham Central, he died and was murdered by one of his favorite cops, and his reborn's the Spectre. Really recommend Gotham Central, by the way. I don't know why I haven't made it into a TV show. It'd be a great idea. It's essentially set in DC Universe, and it's the Gotham Police Force they focus, and Batman's like a supporting character who shows up on occasion with some of his supervillains, but mainly it's how cops will function in that sort of universe. Your magic is ineffectual against my lord's power, so says Blackhand. But the ones that have lived beyond death, like Hawkman and Kendra Saunders, like you, Spectre, you must be moved out of our way if the universe is going to finally find silence, darkness, and peace. No! Screams the Spectre. No, I will not be used. I am the Spirit's vengeance. I am the Spectre. We still have time, hold hands, stranger. No. I want Hal Jordan's back, says the Spectre, because Zombie Spectre is currently taking the personification of Jeff Johns. Dylan thinks so, says Blue Devil. The first thing I see is Pretty Redhead. Hal Jordan's a Fletch, by the way, and douchebag. Green Lantern? Says Barbara Gordon, not in voice that she had a few minutes ago. That gives me something to focus on. Barbara Gordon, Oracle, and her father, Commissioner Jim Gordon. Ring, power check. Power levels at 47%. How? Are you alright? Alright enough. Sorry about mess. You can send beats and Just League. Attention, Martian Manhunter. As we see Flash try and fend off Martian Manhunter, who, by the way, Martian Manhunter's powers are flight, some form of super speed, it's not re-established, pretty much invulnerability, regeneration, long FT, heat vision, he can phasing out of existence, phasing out of like reality, by which you can see him but you can't touch him. He's got super strength, and he's got some shape-shifting capability and telepathic. So he's basically Superman, but stronger. What happened? Barbara's quick enough. No, I've already beamed my intro to her hard drive. She'll let F1 she can, which means F1. Can we help? As a matter of fact, yes, says Hal. Can I borrow your car? Gordon does not look happy. He knows what happens when superheroes borrow his car. Don't you want me back, Mara? I want you off! As she throws at-man fuck off her using her pirate, what do you call water one? Hydrokinesis, that's it. You can have his child, Tula. I would have, argued two women who still want to fuck Garth, despite the fact they're both zombies and don't have any capabilities. But I did. I am what all yak men laughed after. I've seen this dark. I've seen dead return before. Tricks, illusions, magic, my magic. Can stop you. It's not illusion. Tricks, Garth. Illusions, Garth, even. Tricks are for horse. Come on, Garth. He tries turning them into water and ice, and actually does. As Mira shouts siren, and then stabs her through the head with a trident. Holy shit. Tula's head Siren's head just crushes. Tula, I think, knocks Aqualad through a glass window, screaming that they would be together forever. As Mira tries to fight Siren off, who's whoop, her head's reforming. Are you angry with me, Mira? Or you're safe. Chula, if it is you, says Garth, and I hope it is, fight this dark mysticism. Help! Yes, Garth. Hope for me. Hope for Atlantis. That's just what I've been waiting for. She punches into his chest. Ah, says Garth. Holy shit. She's going for his heart. Garth, screams Mira. Power levels 3.43%. Welcome, all of you. Garth of Earth. Rise! As his heart is ripped out and Black Lantern ring consumes him. No! Screams Mira. Welcome back to the darkness. Welcome back to the peace. As Mira falls through a car. Welcome to the Black Lantern Corps. Mira, we need you. We'll share. Our family's here, says Garth. Our son can be too. You just have to come back. Mira, you just have to go back to Aquaman. No, Mira! Mira, do you hear your king? As Aquaman spits out a load of blood. Mira runs off. Mira! Your thoughts are moving faster, Barry. You're trying to prevent me from manipulating them again, says Martian Manhunter. That's the... You can't run away from me. I dare. I'm not running away, Ruff, and haven't been mixing and matching all these chemicals for fun. Do you know what carbon do you know what carbon disulfide, hexane and methanol all have in common? I do. They're all flammable, says Hal Jordan, as he returns, lifting up a car. Flash fact. And he throws the car at Martian Manhunter as the chemicals explode. The Flash keeps flames from spreading, forming a tornado really fast. And he creates one hell of a furnace. Sorry, John. Fire. It was John's kryptonite. Dun, dun, dun. I provide the fuel, you provide sparks, says Barry. I know it's tough for you, but thanks for following the plan. The plan didn't include me getting thrown to bat signal. You've always been good at improvisation, Hal. It's in my utility bait. Well, it doesn't take detectives to see these two grave robbings aren't coincidence. Think your fellow officers can shed any light on black powering? I still can't get through to Earth. We see Oa and the Lantern Corps are still being fucked up by Black Lantern rings and a bunch of dead Green Lantern zombies. Whoever's behind this knows face someone like John's going to throw us off our game. Temporarily. You think this is an isolated case? Or do you really think there are more empty grates and black rings out there? Oh shit! Abin Surf and Gura! Rise! Fuck, sorry, I keep forgetting voices. Abin Surf and Gura! Rise! Abin Surf was the man who gave Hal Jordan 3 by weight, but you remember last episode I did go into that. I'm getting yes, says Hal. When fire dies down, I want to recover John's remains and take them back to Mars. He deserves better than being desperate like this. The Martian Manhunter is the heart of Justice League about how you're going to take his remains back to Mars. You can only run, you can't fucking fly in this guy's spaceship. Heart, Barry? I have no heart, says Martian Manhunter. I gave my heart to League. I gave my love a cherry. She had no spine. We all did, John. I'd say it's your turn. Return the favour, fellas, says Elongated Man. We'll hit them, won't we, Ralphie, says Sue. Radical! I call dibs on Flash, bruh, says Firestorm. My name's Hal Jordan. I'm an officer of Green Lantern Corps, Space Sector 2814. I was chosen because overcoming fear isn't a problem, but the rulebook never said anything about death. Hal, you never read the rulebook, shut up. And that's the end of part 2. Ah. That was fun. So if you recall that last week shit got real in Blackest Night, the Black Lantern Corps now consists of Hawkman, Martian Manhunter, Kendra Saunders, aka Hawkman, Firestorm, and Aquaman. So things are starting to get pretty crazy down in DC land. But anyway, here we go with the new issue. New York City, Columbia University, Jen and Jason Rush, aka the second or third Firestorm, obviously one on Black Lantern Corps is Ronnie Raymond, who's been dead since Identity Crisis. Anyway, Jen and Jason Rush are sat in his college room. Jason starts, Jen, I can't go to the movies, I have to get back studying. But you've been studying all night, Jason. And I still have to memorise the chemical formula for fire retardant, or if there's a huge inferno somewhere. Whenever you're obsessed over your flashcards, Jason, that means something's bothering you. It's nothing. You barely said anything at dinner. I didn't feel like talking. Can you talk now, please? It's worth noting originally this was going to be two of them making out, but they decided nope, they would be responsible college students. As emphasised by Jason's signs he's put up talking about laundry, when chemistry club is, and the periodic table flashcards he's got on bed. Jen, I just started college. You're barely out of high school. I'm not ready to get engaged. What? But how did... When we're superheroing around, our minds are linked, and your thoughts about marriage and family are so strong I can't help but hear them. It's just I like you so much, Jason. Since I met you, everything's been so great. It's hard not to think about our future. My God, she's going to die, isn't she? That's it. She's going to die. I'm sorry, Jen. I have no idea who you were before I read this comic, and after I don't really have much idea. Anyway, Jason sits down, looks very... Try and pacify this woman. And I want one too, I do. But right now I'm just trying to get through Chemistry 201. My thoughts are bothering you. If it's better for us, maybe we shouldn't be Farstorm anymore. She's very needy. And it's not a very good introduction to a character, because she is part of Farstorm, but the warning signs to kick off immediately that she's not going to make it much further in this comic. Anyway, Professor Stein's number is put on flashcard, and we see Farstorm's Justice League of America beeper. He's going beep, beep, beep. Jason looks conflicted. Jen looks very scared. Gotham City. Elongated man is causing ruckus. You were right. Going public with my secret identity way back when? Not best I ever had, was it, Sue? He says as he punches Flash in the face. You have worms in your E-Man? I call dibs on Flash. The Scarlet Speedster and Stretchable Sleuth have been pals since the wit famous elongated man cracked his first cage match stick. If anyone's tongue on Barry's heartstrings, it's going to be me. Come on, Barry, give your old ducktail a power hug. And before you say it, I'll say it. Oh, Ralph, don't you worry your bounced little brain. Everything worked out for the best, says Sue. As Green Lantern tries to murder Farstorm, the original Ron Raymond one, with a mace and shield. Flash and Green Lantern managing to hold off Elongated Man, Martian Manhunter, Farstorm, and two Horts. That's pretty impressive. I'd rather be spilling Green Arrow's blood, both so for your papa's ass, Jordan. Make him use his weird power, Kyler. Make Hal fight back. It gets me hot, says Hawkeye. That I don't think I want to see, says Hal Jordan, speaking for all of us, as he's finding off Hawkman who's trying to murder him with his own mace. Spill it, Barry. See me. What are you feeling? No fear, no hope. Whoever did this, you crossed one hell of a line. Oh, anger. I like it, says Elongated Man. As Flash tries to run away from him and starts spinning his hands crazily, trying to knock the others off position. I can't believe I didn't know this before, Flash. You're a lot like Professor Stein, says Farstorm. The dude, bro. You're both boring old dudes who know all about chemicals and gigawatts and junk. I hate thinking too hard about stuff that sucks, but right now I don't have a choice, bro. There's a big empty spot in my head where the professor used to hang. I've got a vacancy that needs to be filled. How about you be my new nerd brain, Flash? Ron Raymond I knew might make less than average grades, but he never saw Professor Stein's human database. Hey, I got a B in PE once. Says Farstorm, as he tries to punch a hole through Barry's chest, and Barry vibrates his molecule so much he turns intangible briefly. You want to try an experiment, Farstorm? Let's see what happens when I take this black ring off, says Barry as he starts trying to do that. Grrr, says Farstorm as the ring's ripped off his fingers by Barry. Power levels 50.32%. He will rise, Invader, and there's nothing you can do to stop it, bruh. How? The brains have grown roots into their bodies like plants, says Barry, who's delivering his exposition this month. We're all connected, Barry, including you, says Martian Manhunter. They reformed their damaged tower. Their power levels sound like they're increasing. Any more ideas on how to stop them? None at the moment, says Hal Jordan, as Hawkman smashes his his shield with mace, so shutting window. Then I guess we're all in the dark. Holy shit! Ray Palmer jumps out of a ring. He's the Atom, if you can't remember. Man who, like Ant-Man, but cooler. I hate being in dark, says Ray, as he jumps out of Hawkman's ring and punches him in the face with a tiny fist. Ray, where'd you come from, asked Hal. I jumped through the phone line Carter's, hoping to have a little heart. He took literally. I shrunk down into his ring, got a better look. It's nothing like yours, Hal, says Ray Palmer, very out of breath. As Hal Jordan smashes Hawkman with a mace. Gigantic Green Lantern construct mace. We get some narration exposition by Ray now, as he discusses his time in ring, and also get a really cool drawing of what the inside of the ring is, which is like a porous substance with loads of emotional spectrum energy bouncing around. The ring has the same porous structure as bones or dark matter, the unseen skeletal anatomy of the universe. It's laced with microscopic wormholes that are channeling some kind of energy to who knows where, who knows why. I love comic books for this shit because that is so bizarre in best possible way, you know? Like, it doesn't really make much sense, but it's so cool to hear. Why do these things go off Carter and Kendra first? My best friend's dead, Hal, and I don't think he's coming back this time, says Ray, who we see in close-up now has a black eye and half his mask missing and looks really messed up. His eyes kind of swelling, left eye's kind of swelling shut. He looks really, really banged up. Meanwhile, in Washington, D.C., headquarters of Justice League of America, which is deserted and dark and dimly lit. Hello? Hello, is anyone there? Says the third Firestorm, Jason Rush. Someone turned on the emergency signal, Jason. Who do you think it was? Well, you use Aquaman's code. Aquaman's dead, says Jen. How the fuck? Oh, yeah, he's already dead before this. Okay. Anyway, they're in Firestorm makeup, so Jason, it's got the appearance of Jason Rush, but Jen's in his head. She's like the tech support, and he's the main superhero. It's totally creeping me out, says Jen. Yes, says me too. As they look at a bunch of screens, and we'll try and go over screens. In Manhattan, Justice Society of America is trying to fend off zombies. In Karndark, the amount of continuity to understand this. Black Adam got married to Isis and had a woman named Isis and had his brother-in-law Osiris. Well, Isis and Osiris were both murdered by the Four Horsemen. And Osiris has come back in Karndark, so he's on screen. Gotham City bat signals displayed in the sky was kind of warped. Iron Heights Prison, which is the prison near Central City and Central City. Shit, what's the other one? Keystone City, where the Flash's bad guys are put. On another screen, we see the giant Spectre looking for Hal Jordan. In Smallville, which is Clark Kent's hometown, is aflamed and cars crashed. In Moscow, the Rocket Reds are trying to fend off one of their former co-members. In San Francisco, where Titans are based, a bunch of zombies attack Titan's tower. In Washington, D.C., we see the unknown soldiers risen from grave, and he's saying he has a name as a bunch of cops try to shoot him. My God, someone's come out of the tomb of the unknown. It's the... And then it cuts. And then all the screens go dead. Jason, what was that? As flames and pound the screen. Oh shit, Mira stabs Jason through costume with a trident. And impales him to the wall. Aquawoman, that's Jason. No, not Aquawoman. Mira. You triggered the signal? Yes. You? You're in the Firestorm? Question mark. What's happening? Asked Jason. The dead are rising, Jason. You heard it. You saw it on the screen, says Jen. Will you lower the volume, Jen? Come on, you're being ridiculous. And very loud. Whoever's in there, if you ask Mira, tell them calm down. She's not really asking, she's saying. You can't panic. You can't let yourself feel anything, she says. Why? Asked Jason. Because there's those things out there. I ran from them. I was forced inland. When I kept focused and centered, they're trouble following me. They're like sharks, Firestorm. You splashing water, they'll sense it, and then they'll consume you. Who'll consume you? Who would consume? Asked Jason. The dead, says Mira, as we see a bunch of random heroes, super villains, greys. I'm not going to mention them. They're not important. Literally, I don't know who any of these fucking people are. Although, with one called Kenny Braveman, which I thought was A.K. Conduit, which I sort of said Kenny Beaverman for a second. These sort of characters you see on Flash is like one-off bad guys, the TV show. Ray, stay with us, asked Hal. You've got to regroup, Hal. Let me zip us out of here. Get bearings, Clark and Diana, Wally and Jay. They're your bearings? It happens when turn your air around in gunpowder, dude, says Zombie Firestorm. Yeah, your affliction lights that right up. As Flash tries to wrung Hal away from it. We're never really tight, were we, Hal? Don't think didn't catch you going about school when she's... Shit. We were never really tight, were we, Hal? Don't think I didn't catch you scoping out Sue when she was wearing a skirt. Try saying that 5 times fast, Jesus. Anyway, Ralph says that. And you, Ray, you're not looking me in the eyes. What's wrong? So you feel bad about what Jean did to my lady, don't you? Worse yet. You still feel bad, Jean. She's a terrible person, Ray. She left you. She murdered my wife. It was an accident, says Ray, as we see him and see that he's got compassion, because compassion's an emotion, obviously. Jean brought along flamethrower just in case. She knew what she was doing, Ray. Compassion is so hard to find us. I can't do Ralph's voice. You have to do it so quick, because he's like a 1930s style character I always found. Compassion so hard to find in this society, isn't it, Bun? Ah! Says Ray as Ralph shoves his hand inside Ray's chest, trying to rip out heart. But a little bit can go such a long way. Holy shit! The Indigo tribe are here. And they stab Sue through the heart with one of their spears. Ah! Knock, clack. Monk, says Indigo One, as I'll go into who they are in a second, as they start messing up Black Lanterns on their own. And Monk stabs Ralph through the mouth with his spear, and collect Octa Rock, he says, as he destroys the ring. Lekora, lek. What is she saying? Asked Barry. Unable to translate, says Hal Ring. Language not recognised. Knock. And that is recognised. Weird. As she uses Green Lantern's power to fire a blast that destroys one of Black Lantern's. Rah! Says Ralph. Ray, feel it, says Sue. Feel bad for me, Connection 7. She started, dead. Hold on, what are you? Knock. As they teleport away. Okay, I have to explain. So essentially, the corps are Green Lantern Corps, who are like, they have the power of willpower, and they can create constructs based on their conviction and courage, and basically to overcome fear. Essentially, they make green constructs of anything, as long as their imagination and willpower can conjure it. You've got Blue Lantern Corps, who we'll get into later, Red Lantern Corps, who we'll get into later, the Sinestro Corps, who are run by Sinestro, and they use fear in the same way Green Lanterns use willpower. They use their fear and other people's fear to create any construct they can imagine. You have the Star Sapphires, led by Carol Ferris, who's Hal's ex-partner, I guess. He used to date her for a long time. They've been friends. She was married, but she's not now. And she and Star Sapphires basically use love the same way Sinestro Corps use fear and Green Lanterns use willpower. They can create constructs using power of love or lack thereof. And you have the Orange Corps we'll get to later, and Indigo Tribe, who, as we see here, essentially they use compassion, but it's weird because the ring forces them to feel compassion. They're not naturally compassionate. They can use other people's rings as extra power source of their own, so they can conjure constructs that use compassion and willpower, or compassion and fear, and so on. It goes to teleport. Anyway, Washington DC. Meanwhile, in Washington DC headquarters of Justice League of America, we're back with Firestorm and Mirror. As our other heroes popping frame, so that's Flash, Green Arrow, the Atom, Ray Palmer, Monk, and Indigo One, but not the rest of the Indigo Tribe, because fuck them, you know. Flash asks Mirror. Mirror, says Flash as he runs over and gives her a hug. Are you alright? They murdered Garth. Aqualad, asks Flash. He's trying to catch up on shit, question mark. They murdered Garth and he became one of them. They did the same for Two Hawks, says Ray. Ray asks Hal as he comforts his friend who's really beaten up. I can sense your empathy for others, says Indigo One. You have spent much of your life in subatomic isolation in an attempt to unlock the secrets of the universe for the benefit of your kind. Our light desires to heal you. You speak English, asks Hal. You moron, Hal. That's the stupidest thing you've ever said, and that's saying a lot. When we wish to, Green Lantern. Lauro Kleck. Yes, they collect a great many possessions, as we see statues of various dead Justice League members. Who are these guys? The Purple Lanterns, asked Firestorm. though we discard names as we discard everything associated with individualism, you may call me Indigo One. I am the chosen leader of the Indigo tribe. You were right, Houses Barry. You've got a lot to catch me up on. Where do I start, says Hal, thinking it's years of Jeff Johns indated Green Lantern Corps updates and mythology. Anyway, the beginning seems necessary, says Mira, as it's time for an exposition dump, y'all. Anyway, in the beginning, the universe belonged to the darkness. As we see images, how could I do this page justice? We see images of all various corps. It's a really amazing page, but I can't really do it justice. Anyway, and then there was light. For 700 years, the universe was nothing but blinding white light. Then the darkness fought back and the white light was splintered. Every sentient being born from the light now contributes to its emotional spectrum. Our state of being adds to its respective light, and it can be collected and condensed into power. Today, the red rage all life feels is harnessed by an ancient enemy of the Guardians of the Universe, Atrocitus, and his pack of red lanterns. The orange light of avarice has been claimed, like the lives of the orange lanterns, by the obsessive and gluttonous Laughlys. The blinding yellow terror is wielded by the renegade Green Lantern, Sinestro, and his self-named corpse. The balance of the spectrum and the essential light to destroying the Black Lanterns shines in the hands of the Green Lantern Corps. The glow of blue hope is on the verge of extinction, kept alive only by the undying faith of St. Walker and a handful of others. And the violet throes of love and power the star sapphires who attempt to convert all to their way of being. I'm sorry, guys. Fucking comic books are ridiculous sometimes, but they are great. Comic books and wrestling are so stupid and so earnest, but so wonderful. Even when they're bad, they're great. My tribe maintains the indigo light of compassion, which sadly remains elusive to most beings. That's not true. Today, the darkness fights back again. It's begun an assault on the corps. Their home planets are under attack by the Black Lanterns. So they don't invade Corp's home planets. Why are they invading Earth, asked Jen. I believe it is because you and your kind have halted endless threats against the universe. You can hear me, asked Jen. And the Black Lanterns, says Ingo One, ignoring fuck out Jen, are not the invaders in this war. We are the invaders. We are the trespassers, but we bring goodness. We bring life. It is a shame so many do not live it with. These Black Lanterns aren't really them, rationalises Barry. Aren't really who, asked Jason. Ralph and Sue, John and Ronnie. Ron Raymond? He's out there too, asked Jason, realising that he's about to be replaced. Legacy characters don't last very long. Hal ignores him. He knows all about he knows all about stealing back his thunder from legacy characters. Where he fucks Carl Rayner, eh? Barry's right, says Hal. When Ralph returns, Ash Stu had no reaction. But that thing knew everything Arthur did, says Mira. All pain he endured because of Atlantis. Maybe dead aren't wearing rings, says Ray. Maybe rings are wearing the dead. Hang on, stay with him a second. Maybe rings are some sort of advanced organic computer? Download their memories, becoming some sort of simulator program to attack us? But why? Sorry. Why stop the question you should be asking, Ray? How you should be asking? That's the question. How? How the fuck have you jumped to this gigantic... You're essentially saying that rings are some sort of advanced organic computer Download Memories becomes some sort of similar program, but before you just said they were connected to a different dimension. Comic books are great, but that makes no sense. They feed off emotion. Those that rise do so to elicit such a response, says Ingo Wong. But we can stop them. You did. You channeled How's power infinity. Green light reinforced with another such as ours will neutralize the black rings and leave them susceptible to conventional damage. Once destroyed, the ring initiates a feedback which renders the Black Lantern inert. The more shades of the emotional spectrum shining together, the stronger the light. It doesn't really explain a goddamn thing, by the way. That is why we all have come to you, Green Lantern. Together, the Seven Corps can replicate the white light of creation. I'm sorry. What? Together, we will be capable of locating and destroying the source of the black rings. You have personal connections to the most powerful members of the 5 remaining corps, such as Carol Ferris. Carol? What about Carol, says Hal. She is once again the Star Sapphire. She is on Zamaron. Then we're going to Zamaron first, says Hal. Hal, hold up. We need Green Lantern to take back these black ones. We need you, John, Gar, and Kyle aren't here. And soon then find out Scott, Barry. Just leave me alone. Anyone else who will, like the Ray, Halo, shit, maybe they can do some damage. Hal, those jobbers can't do shit and you know it. We need more than that. Death is literally sweeping across the universe. No, Death is not literally sweeping across the universe. Or the Earth. Necron is. Death is over in Sandman, ignoring all this shit. There is literally a personification of Death in DC Universe above the other ones. The Black Flash, the Black Racer, and Necron are not literally the personification of Death, Barry. You moron. You know this. Death is overrated, says Hal. Hey, Mira just watched Aquaman illustrate Murder of Aqualad. Recently skewered by one of my wife's best friends. Don't just tell me Death is overrated. Mira, tell Ray, I don't think it's a good idea if Hal will do that, Barry. I didn't mean it like that, says Hal. Tell your father. Barry, don't go there. I have to get through that fit skull of yours somehow. What am I supposed to do? What do you want me to do? Explodes Hal. I want you to headbust. Get everyone together. Headbust with planned attack before you fly off. Power in green or yellow, aqua, blue. This is your arena. Can't believe after everything you've been through, after the destruction of Ghost City and your possession by Parallax, and after clawing your way up from the absolute bottom to get your life back, you haven't changed. Still fly off half cock. You still live every day like it's your first. And since you've gone back, Barry, you've been living every day like it's your last. The fastest man alive was always late because he stopped and befriended people he saved. He spent hours meticulously analysing crime scenes to find justice for victims that didn't have any. He slowed down and rejoined rest of us every chance he got. He was running non-stop because you're afraid to be taken away again. By the way, fuck you, Barry. How doesn't take Barry fuck off? But it really feels like in real life they would shout at each other. This one. You're right, Hal. I am afraid to lose again, but I learned the hard way after everything Reverse Flash did when he brought me back. See Flash Rebirth details. I need to slow down for myself, my family, and friends. Iris, worry, you. Especially you. Especially Iris, because fuck Wally. He's not part of this comic book. And he's not part of Doomsday Clock either. And so can I just pause a sec? At some point I'll do a review of Doomsday Clock, probably for a different podcast. But I just love the fact that after all this uproar about Wally coming back, and after he's such a big part of the Rebirth comic, he's not even in Doomsday Clock. I can imagine how salty all Wally's fans are getting online. Wally West is obviously Kid Flash, who became Flash when Barry was away, and then after Flashpoint, they kicked him back to fucking the shadowy infinity in which he belongs, which was great. And now Barry's the only Flash. And even though Wally West has come back in current comics, he's still not part of the main Crisis event. But then neither is Barry Allen, so you know what I know. I miss a lot of good times we could have shared while I was away, and a lot of bad times we could have helped each other through. This is one of them, Hal. This is why I'm back. This is why I'm going to put my hand on your shoulder. I suppose slow down, figure out a plan. You're right, Barry. We're back, bros! As zombie firestorm is him, Martian Manhunter, and rest Black Lantern smash through wall. Knock, Kleck, knock. We must go. Hey, wait a second, says Hal, as they teleport away. Hey, dudes, one wolf hydrochloric acid coming up, bruh, says Firestorm as he turns the wall into hydrochloric acid. Or not, says Jason. Snow, bruh, this time year, as the shit that zombie Firestorm just conjured. Well, not conjured, just transmutated, turns to snow. Who's in there with you, Jason, bruh? It's not Professor, is it? Or Firehawk? As he knocks Jason to the ground, starts ripping into him. Let's take a peek, bruh. As he forcibly separates Jason and Jen. Who's the chick, dude? Says zombie Firestorm wrongly as he picks up Jen by the neck. Jason? Says Jen. Jen, says Jason. Jen? Isn't what, Jennifer? Jennifer's a cute name for a brainy chick, dude. Leave her alone. You really traded up from Stein, bro. I said leave her alone. Says Jason as he touches zombie Firestorm and merges with him. He becomes tech support. Jen, says Jason. Welcome aboard, Urkel, dude. Don't try and put up my grasp, honey. You can't. We're bonded, bro. Let her go, screams Jason as zombie Firestorm smashes the wall behind Jen. Holy shit. Feel that right, dude? Your hands are my hands now. You touch everything I touch. You see everything I see, bro. As he sees the fear in Jen. Jason! So after you stole matrix from me, bro, why you share it with this woman, bro? Heck in her pants, bro? Jason, please hit me. She doesn't seem so smart to me, dude. Don't you hurt her, says Jason. I'm not hurting her, bro. We are, and what do you care? What do you care why? You're smarter than her, bro, aren't you? You got a lot of things wrapping up in there, formulas and junk. So if you're in mind and body of new improved Firestorm, what do you need this woman for? Jason, are you in there? Jason. She's crying now. And it's getting quite sad. Here, Jen, I'm right here, says Jason as he starts crying. She can't hear you, bro. Beep, 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 beep. You. Oh, come on, bro. Give me a good compound. Something simple, bro. It was chemical formula for table salt. I'm not giving you shit. Jason, where are you? You ever see Ghostbusters, bro? Awesome flick. Especially new one for all females. Remember at the end of the Marshmallow Man? They couldn't keep their minds blank either, bro. Yeah! That's the formula for table salt, bro. See now, was that so hard, dude? No, don't do this, please, Ronnie. You scared, bro? How scared are you? Show me, bro! No, please, says Jen. It hurts as he turns her into table salt. Holy shit. You know that long life one with your boyfriend, bro? Guess what, sweetie? That's not happening, dude. Jen, I want you together. I want us to be, screams Jason as she turns to table salt. Holy shit. I love you, Jen. Can you hear me? I love bitching, says Firestorm as Jen turns to salt and crumbles and she dies. Power levels 56.56%. As he rips out her heart. Flesh, as Black Range flies whereas Mirror and Flash try to fight off Martian Manhunter and Hawkwoman. And Hawkman. And Ray's there too. Yeah, you love the nerd. Oh, you're hands now, Jason? Go ahead and yeah, I'll take that too. Yeah, I'll burn for everything you've got. There's nothing left, bro. Power levels 56.5%. Power levels 56.58%. Power levels 56.59%. Man, you're like never entering battery, bro. This rules. John Monroe of Earth, Arthur Light of Earth, Maxwell of Earth, Crystal Frost of Earth, John Ravenhair of Earth, Alexander Luthor of Earth 3. Holy shit. He's from Infinite Crisis. You do not want to wake Alexander Luthor of Earth 3 up. Rise! As Jason freaks out. Come on, guys. There's few left upstairs, screams Ronnie Raymond. And that's the end, part 3. Of episode 3 even. God damn. I think it's time, the recap.